very, very, very much welcome to a very, very, very firm, fast, and high round one. Every now and then, you come across a situation that is impossible. And today we face that. Please stop on the fringe. Please do not go to the sand. Stop! Stop! The conditions are impossible. We are playing on ice. Let's get that out of the way first. It's impossible, and let's box that away. And now it's established. But there's still fun to be had. It's a different situation when it's like this. Every single par is good. Bogeys are probably gonna make their appearance in the card, but the only thing guaranteed here is getting your cavities filled like a good Boston cream pie. You are going to be filled up by the course and conditions. Now the question is, are we going to enjoy it or not? I know for a fact we can score here. We've been around 6, 7, 8 shots on a dream round. We've shot that. So that's where the line is going to be. The line is going to be at -8. If we can get to -8, we are going to have a big celebration. If we can get to -6, we're going to be extremely happy. But most of all today is to be tilt-proof, as we usually are. But today we are going to give it our all, but we have to understand what we are up against. I officially welcome the challenge.
Just bring it, bitch!
There is actually nothing to do it but to press the button, walk into the first tee box. Let's do exactly that. Okay, so first things first, we want to be on the left side of the bunker. We're going to have a lot of wind into it. We're going to have quite a lot of bounce, so we'll just send this on a really good douche into the left side of the bunker. And that is mathematically exactly what we wanted. Okay, and then we are going to opt out for our lob wedge here. We're going to put full backspin and a little bit of shape from left to right. We just can't hit this full. So we're going to be a little bit on the middle portion here because mid-green is safer. Now we just gotta hope it stops. Full backspin though, so it should. And that is literal and proverbial dream shot. Let's see if we can come out guns blazing here on the first hole. One little douche more. Ho, 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 boys. Holy boys. Starting out with a birdie here. Wow. Let's go. Okay, so into this wind, we can probably play this from the left side. But I am just going to opt out for this safe 3-wood. There is so much danger here in any sort of a driver shot. So easy to get into those bunkers and stuff. So I think this 300 yards with this 3-wood is going to be very good. It's going to be very good for us. So 3-wood off the tee still gets us 320. And as you see again, everything is rolling quite a lot. I'm going to give it a little bit of front. And then we're going to try to hit it a little bit to the left side here. Not too much, but a little bit. Because the wind will help. Not enough. Not enough D-loft, so we end up on this side. But now we have to be careful again not to put this ball on the right side here. So we gotta understand here that lucky we got it far enough on the left, but we still can't overhit this ball. We are not allowed to overhit this ball at all. Stop! Woo!
How close was that?
Was that ever close? That was a fantastic attempt. Be courageous enough to give it break. You could probably hit that quite hard as a straight ball, but I opted out to play for the break there, even in that situation. Here, really nothing to do it but to do it and be on the fairway. This line looks awesome. Oh, wow, we even got a bop upward, so we might actually have some sort of a line here. We can definitely get 200 out of this. So if this gets a little bit over 200, it's gonna be really nice. The smart play would be to lay up here, but I feel like we can get this quite far up the hill for a good pitch or a lob. So now we just gotta make sure we are not too far on the left. That is ridiculous.
Because it's getting ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
Imagine that without that slow, that might actually climb all the way up. That might actually climb all the way up. So now I'm gonna put brakes on though. I am going to put brakes on here just to make sure we don't do anything stupid. That is very, very big for the program. 3 out of 3, big for the program. Now here, breath down, calm down, breath down, calm down. Breath down, calm down. Breath down, calm down. Breath down, calm down. Up. Okay, so now this with full backspin is my only play here. It's gonna hit here and it's going to want to roll. It's going to want to roll, so we are going to hit this fast into the left side here. That is incredibly useful. That is an incredibly useful shot. Hey, you do love to see that. You do love to see that. So two lucky bounces. We will accept, qualify, and take it every single way possible. Here again, don't be on the OB on the right. Be courageous. Be courageous in hitting your shot. Don't be right side OB. We were a little bit too courageous. We were a little bit too courageous, so we end up on this bunker. But it's light here, so we are probably hitting the same club, honestly. With the exception that the lie is quite nasty now. But we still have to try to hit the... We still have to try to hit it up there. We can't go crazy here. We can't go crazy here. We have to think the wind will play a lot here, so... Very, very tough situation, but we have to go for it. We have to think that the lie will play. Stay up there. Okay, so now danger. Full danger. Why the wind don't play at all, I will never know. But for some reason, the wind don't play. 25-mile wind don't play, so the lie kills it. So that's on me making a bad error in judgment. Now, though, the question is, if we get it up here, how much will it roll down? I think I am poised to hit this club into this. I don't know if this gets up. I have no way of knowing, can you hit this type of a shot? I kind of feel like this is on the wall, so there's no way this can come up. That's just how I feel. So we might actually have to just... We might actually just then have to consider that this is going to come down to the bunker. It's one of those where you shake the weight here.
Thank you, Shakeweight.
Even if this is a single now, it don't matter none. Well, that's a lie, but it's way better than hitting that into the wall there.
Of course I lied.
It's gonna break a lot in the end, so there is a chance to hit this. Definitely a chance to hit this as a side piece Wilson. We'll go for the side piece Wilson right here. Hand up, I accept. Hand up, I accept this bogey. It is one of the weirdest things with that lie there. It is one of the weirdest things in that lie, but then again, I can't really play it the right side either, because if I gamble on the right side and the same thing happens, it's gonna be out from the right into a OB. So that right there, acceptable, disgusting, but acceptable. And here again, same thing. Don't put the ball into the lake or any other bad place. Wouldn't mind if you stayed on the green. Not to be today. Lucky for us, we can get it up from here. Lucky for us, we can get it up from here. So with that amount of shank, even with the slow and the wind, it wasn't coming back. Okay, so that's actually gonna kick it quite far left. So let's hit a good chip here now. That's mint. That's mint. Come on now. We take those. We take those tapping pars on these par threes riddled with water and bunkers. We take that. We take that every single time there. Okay, and then we go into this difficult one, but nothing to do here again other than be on the fairway again. This should do it very, very nicely. A little bit too much to the right because we get only 98%, but it's still very much the line we go for. A little bit less sideways there than I'm thinking, but still a decent one. Okay, same thing here again, like you can gamble a little bit into this one. And since our D of the D worked last time, we really have no reason not to try it again, right, chat? We have no reason to not try it again. So I'm gonna play this very, very safely to the right. Safe, good tempo. Hopefully with that amount of shape, we get a fairway, and that is fantastic. Now you guys see again, the shot we are taking is the same flubbity flop that we take a lot of the times, so... Pin. Yep. Gets up, so difficult putt, but I'm okay with that yardage. I am actually quite okay with that yardage. It's a very difficult putt based on one thing and one thing only now. This will roll all the way to the bunker if we give it a chance. So we will just hit a very small tappy tap here. Watch it come in as a side piece, Wilson. Big play there. Big play there. 4 good shots. 4 good shots in a row. So here we will opt out for a lob wedge. We'll add a little bit and a touch of backspin. And then we will just hit this really, really well towards the hole here. Big kick right. Up. 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 Okay, that I don't deserve. That's too fast. Again, too fast, so a little bit afraid. Now I have to check myself. I was again too afraid of the right side bunker. Careful, careful, careful here, laddies. Careful, careful, careful. So dangerous, dudes. So dangerous. Good casual putt though from there. So again, on these trees you have to be absolutely there, and that for sure I was not. So hand up mi culpa here. So, but we have managed get the -4 through 9, which was the dream. So now we will keep at it again. So here we have to play quite a lot left. We can't be in danger of any slow ball being in the drink. So this necessarily is not easy here either, but anything you straight up go for it is gonna make it so that you end up very, very close to the lake. So this is also gonna go. So now we are just hoping it stops. We are just literally hoping it stops before the fringe. Go in, won't you? Go in. Qualified.
You qualified.
Come on, let's score this now. Okay, crisis averted, and we got a plus on the card. So huge situation that. Huge situation that on one of the dangerous ones. On one of the clearly dangerous ones. Here, same thing again. Anything here is safe. Anything from here is death. So we will play this a little bit more on the right side than on the left side. Nevertheless, we are going to go for it. Got my tempo exactly. Please stop on the fringe. Please do not go to the sand. Stop! Stop! Okay. Well, it's semi-disastrous, not fully disastrous, so we just have to be good at the game now. Okay, we have a putt. We have the putt that we wanted. We wanted it to be 1 yard further. We wanted it to be 1 yard further, but this already is huge. This is savable. This is savable. Oh! That's tough to take. That's tough to take. Heart rate is quite high. I am probably more interested in this plat round than I have been in a long while. I am extremely interested. Okay, so once again here, nothing to do with good stroke. Let's get the fairway. Beautiful. A little bit too shanky, so we end up on this bad uphill lie, but we can't be on the right ever. We can never ever be on the right, so this uphill lie and how this plays, now I'm gonna play this quite far left. I don't want to end up in the right side bunker. So a lot of club, a lot of wind, a lot of everything. I am going to hit this quite left in a way where I'm not ending up on that bunker. And that tempo will never get negated by the wind. So that's what I deserve. I deserve that for that bad shot. So now 26. I think if I put just a little bit of shapeage, I can hit this very, very well. Let's have ourselves a chip Skylark moment here. It's honestly not far away. It's honestly not far away. I had to look at it because I felt like it was more. I felt like it was turning more than we read there, so. This again is just like so redonk, dudes.
This is absurd.
$199 still, yeah. That played so much more. That played so much more. There's a little danger here because you can't. If you hit it somehow too slow, it's gonna hit here. So we gotta be really careful that we don't short this. Pin. Yes. Okay. So we have now survived these tougher ones. on threes here. So now 1 or 2 scores on these scoreable ones. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So this is really, really funky, Laddie Laddersons. TLDR, I hit it here in the perfect drive in practice and I got it OB. So then we decided that we can't play that. We can't play in a world where a perfect shot gets OB. So now we are playing it here into this other fairway here. Hey, hello, Proc. Good morning, sir. What up, what up, what up, what up? So this right here, 2 things. First of all, you can kind of approach from here. Second of all, never OB with a missed tempo, never OB with a missed swing plane, never OB with a perfect shot. And now we're just gonna be so far right, it's impossible that we wouldn't hit the green. We are going to be so far right that it's impossible not to hit the green. If this pops left, it's going to be something to behold. And now it's going to be something to be extremely afraid of. Now I think we did ourselves in here. Actually, from this line, you can't stop it. It's the upper line that's more disgusting. But, it will roll far. So now we are still in the safest position here. Because the only thing this turns out to be absolutely ridiculous if we don't get it over that hump. Why? Up. 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 Qualifies. Qualifies, qualifies, qualifies.
And I have qualified.
Could be worse, could be better, but could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. Come on. Heart rate is high, chat. Okay, here, the best drive of the weekend. I mean the worst. I think I was here every single time on practice. So now we need to hit a super weirdo flubble issues here. This is gonna be really bad, but there's no other way. There's really no other way. Full backspin, full loft.
And it's gone.
Deserve. Don't deserve anything else. Don't deserve anything else with that drive. That drive needs to be pinpoint accuracy, and it wasn't. That drive needs to be pinpoint accuracy here, and granularly we can all see that it wasn't. Okay, we do have a chance here though, so let's not go crazy. Let's not get it to roll too far up, but let's give it a chance. Damn, the swing plane pushed it really, really far left. The swing plane pushed it really, really far left. Since there is the break, we have to play it, so it's really, really dangerous. Okay, so it's pretty much in tune as being as difficult as we knew it's going to be. Now we are poised to hit one more score to get the low line. So if we can be at the low line, we have to say that we have qualified. If we can be at the low line, we have to say we have qualified. Don't be in the lake. Literally don't be in the lake. Don't be in the lake. It's in the lake. Okay, and there it destroys. That destroys it. Oh my god, we get a drop! Oh my days, we get a drop! I'm gonna take it a little bit further down the line to make sure we can get this up from here, because this might now actually save it. We have a chance now that we got that drop for a par here. That's literally so huge for the program. 173. Will this come 173? Yes. Yes.
You said it.
Yeah, because we're fighting for those promos, Lux. Like, every single shot counts here. So if we can limp this into a bogey, we would be super stoked. Because I need to get it up there, but I can't put it in the bunker. This is like ridiculously difficult for a 130-yard shot, dude. But we have to go for it anyway, because I think the wind is playing a little bit. Is it going to release? It's not. Okay. Okay. Now, here, chipping is not as important as the bogey here. The bogey here is the most important. We can't play this in a way where this is ever going to be anything other than at least a single. Hand up, have to accept. Hand up, have to accept. Hand up, have to accept. GG's. Nothing but GG's in the chat. That was a lot of fun. I don't really care about the score at that point. I was more invested in that round. I was more invested on that round than I have ever been in every other rounds. I was more invested. We are more than likely going to take demos this week just based on that one round. So now we have a challenge of don't get demos. In these last 3 rounds that we have up and coming, we are going to be fighting for every shot. So there, only mistake I make, big mistake, is putting the backspin on the last drive. That's a big mistake. That's a big mental lapse. I don't really know what else to say. That was ridiculously fun. So I do understand why most people skip this week. I understand for the normal person, nothing is worse than these conditions. Nothing is worse than these conditions. But lucky for me, I am no normal person. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Trigger the notifications, the bells, the subs, the Twitch follows, all the good stuff. And we will be back tomorrow for round 2, where we are going to go at every single shot, because there's nothing to lose anymore. We have already lost. So the only way we can come back is by having 3 mega rounds. And tomorrow we will try to go at mega round 2. With that being said, Mokkio out. Peace!